Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. So today is going to be a really fun kind of crochet with me style video. I made a mistake and in the last few days, but especially in the last couple days, I have started so many projects and not finished them, and that has been absolutely horrible of me. I was doing so well of just having one, or two projects going on at the same time, but now I have this little pile of projects, like work in progress projects, and no, it's too much. So I let it go on for a couple days, and yesterday alone, I think I started 4 projects. All of them are like finished to where I just have to stuff them, put safety eyes and like weave in ends and stuff. Well, the 4 from yesterday anyways. So I just want to finish some of these projects up. I'm hoping to finish at least 5 today. And yeah, I want to take you guys along the journey with me. It's going to be a fun, relaxing day. I have my Snoopy jammies on. These are so comfortable. If you guys happen to have a Costco near you, that's where I got these. They're so soft, super warm, but not too warm. Like the perfect pajamas. And the pants have pockets. These are the perfect pajamas. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start crocheting, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. Okay, so it has been a little bit of time, and I think I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure I took some pictures when I was working on these projects, but I don't think I recorded all of them. So I kind of just got into like the whole me working on projects, and I forgot to record videos, so I'm sorry. I think I did record for the owl, so you would have seen that, but I'm pretty sure I messed up when it came to the bumblebee, and I will explain myself in a second. So this is the first finished object that I have for today. Super exciting. This is a paid for pattern. It's an owl. I'm gonna try to look up the designer. I think this is, when I first started crocheting, this was one of the first patterns that I purchased off Etsy, because I couldn't find an owl pattern like this a few years ago. I think there might be free ones now. I know there's a lot of free small ones, maybe that go up to here, but I really enjoy this pattern. And it comes with 2 sizes. This is the small size. The larger size is a few more rows, so I imagine you get a much larger owl. But here you go. You can have like optional, of course. You don't have to put in the felt eyes, but I thought they were cute for an owl, because if you do it without the felt eyes, it kind of looks like a baby bird. And I'm going to show you guys. This is a second one that I did without the felt, and it's still cute, but I feel like it looks more like just a baby bird. And this one says owl, if that makes sense. So 2 finished objects. Then, like I said, I finished the bumblebee dinosaur, but I did make a mistake, and that was because I'm using this to make a new pattern. I was taking pictures of it when I was sewing things on, and I completely forgot to record myself working on it. But it's all finished except for felt eyes, so I have to cut those out and hopefully glue them on today so I could take some finished pictures of it. I absolutely love this. I think this is one of my favorite designs, and I'm shocked that I haven't released it yet. if you don't know, the body is using my happy dinosaur pattern, but it's just a solid color in that pattern. You'll see if you look it up. I'll link it in the description box below. So the color changes are not on that pattern. Neither are the wings or the antennas. So I plan on making a new pattern, specifically a bumblebee dinosaur. And yeah, I just think it's super cute. I really enjoyed working on this, and there was something else I was going to say about it. I think it's that I used a little bit of a thicker yarn for the yellow, which was a lot of fun. So I didn't use my 5mm crochet hook. I think I used a 6. I want to say it was either a 5.5 or a 6. I have the hook. When I see the color of the hook, I'll know which one it is. So I'll be sure to write that in the pattern as well. It's a really, really fun dinosaur. I remember what I was going to say. So amigurumi, I think it's Amigurumi Today or something like that. It's the big amigurumi company that does the amigurumi crochet books. The Zoomagurumi books and stuff. They were holding a contest of like, I think it was called a mythical creatures contest, and you could submit your design for a mythical creature. And I almost submitted this in time. When I started this a couple weeks back, I think it was almost 2 weeks ago, I started it, and I just kind of put it down and started working on other things because I was a little bit discouraged. I had started it, and then I went back to read the not instructions, the guidelines for that contest, and I guess it had to have been a mythical creature that already has a backstory to it. So it couldn't have been a creature of your own design, which is pretty much this, a dinosaur bumblebee, like morphed together. There's no like history of it. It's not like an actual creature that has a story behind it. So I was a little sad I couldn't submit it, but we're gonna have fun with it anyways because it's gonna be the most adorable bumblebee dinosaur ever. And I have previously made one before. It was just huge because I either double or triple stranded my yarn with that. So I'm excited I have a smaller one now, and I could just add felt eyes, and it's gonna be so cute. So I'm very excited for that. Now I'm gonna work on a boba snail. I hope that makes sense. So I started a pattern. Let me see. I have the boba here. I started this pattern a couple days ago, and it's a snail. So instead of the shell, you get this boba, and then the snail goes here. So I have to finish this off. We'll stuff it first, put in the safety eyes, and then I'm going to see how it's going to look. I think it'll be cute. I still need to make the straw, antennas, and then, of course, put the safety eyes and finish it off. So we'll see. It'll be cute. I feel like for it to look like a boba, I definitely have to make the circles out of felt, which if you saw in my last video, hopefully I did record those clips. I was cutting the felt out by hand. So we'll see how I'm able to cut multiple felt circles. Hopefully they all look decently like each other and not hideous blobs instead of circles. But I'm going to try to do that eventually. First, I'm going to focus on actually finishing this, and hopefully we can have our 4th finished object today. That would be exciting. Then I can have one less project that I'm working on. So I'm going to get started on this. I did forget to mention though, this was a free pattern that I found on Instagram. It was, I'm not sure who the designer is, but I'm going to try to find if there's a PDF for this and link that in the description box below, because it's kind of difficult to link Instagram posts in the description box, or I can at least find the username of the person who posted it on Instagram. It probably would be the designer, so I'll do that and you guys can find it as well. Hopefully it's still up there because I screenshot it because sometimes like Instagram posts disappear. So I'm going to do my best to find that. It's been good so far. It just definitely came out a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. And yeah, I'm excited to finish it and see how it turns out. It's going to be interesting. I'm not a fan of snails, but I thought this was a cute idea, and I know a lot of people love boba. Personally, I don't really like boba, but I like the look of it. So that's what I'm going for here. Okay, so I put the face on the place where I was supposed to, and right now I'm just adding stuffing to the snail or the fiberfill. Technically, I was supposed to stop when I was like way up here and add the fiberfill and the face, and I know that would have made it a lot easier. But I'm looking at the snail and I did it in the exact placement that it says to in the pattern. And I don't know, I feel like my face, it's like really like a lot lower than I should have. Maybe I should have just gone with my gut and put it a little bit higher. Let me get some more stuffing. But I don't know. It's gonna look like it has a huge forehead. But we'll see. I'm already fearing sewing on the boba onto the snail. I just feel like it's gonna be weird to sew it on. Like, not necessarily difficult to sew on its own, but difficult because of the way that it's placed on the snail, the way you have to fold the snail, if that makes sense. I feel like it's gonna be a little hard to do that, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm just adding the last bit of stuffing and trying to determine where to start the fold, like where to stop stuffing so it'll be flat, because on the part where it's like the bottom of the snail like this, there's no stuffing on this part, but the pattern doesn't say where, like around what row maybe to stop adding stuffing. So maybe that would have helped a little bit, but that's okay. I'll probably leave it like this with this big old forehead. And I'm gonna finish this off, close it, and it's gonna be a little bit longer because I have to keep crocheting and decrease it. That's why I wanted to add the stuffing now, because any more smaller I wouldn't be able to. So it's gonna be something like this. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I'm gonna close it and keep you guys updated on that as well. Okay, so it is towards the end of the day. Actually, it's pretty close to 11 o'clock, I think. I got home a few hours ago because I ended up having to go out and run some errands, and then I just ate dinner with, well, not just, but when I was out, I ended up eating dinner with some of my family, so it was good. It was a good evening. I wasn't expecting to go out, and then if I did go out, to go out for as long as I did, but it was okay. Yeah, if you can hear the door, my dog is scratching at the door. That's Pee-wee, the older dog. He loves being with me. He doesn't like being on the other side of the door, but I did close it for him. Right now he's not really having a coughing fit, but I feel like sometimes it might be hard to hear me when he is coughing, so I'll get him in a couple minutes. I just wanted to properly end this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I do have a update for the snail. So when I came back, like I said, I came back a while ago. It's been a few hours now, and I finished all of the crocheting parts. At least I still need to add boba circles, so brown felt circles all along the bottom. I'm really sorry if you could hear him scratching. I bet you can. But yeah, it was exactly what I imagined when I say it was a little hard to sew on the boba to the snail, because how can I explain it? I ended up having to, like, I was sewing it like this, and it got this weird space right here, just like that. So I undid it all, and I just ended up sewing it in specific places, because usually when I sew things on, I have them like sewn, like stitches very close to each other. But for this, I ended up doing like one stitch here, one here, one here, one here, just so like it was held on and it wouldn't come off. When usually if I'm sewing like let me grab, if I'm sewing like this foot onto the dinosaur, I will sew on each stitch. So that's usually what I like to do for sewing pieces. So this is really different, and I think because of that it was a slight bit difficult, but not impossible. And I just have to add it to the pile with this one, that they're done crocheting wise, but I do need to add felt pieces to them, and then they'll be completely finished. But I think it's so cute. I was gonna do it without the antennas, but I think it looks even better with the antennas. Right now it looks like a snail with a coconut, to me anyways, because this is how I prefer my coconuts. To drink the coconut water. That's how they do it in Mexico. So that's what it reminds me of, but I'm sure it'll look a lot more like boba when it has the circles at the bottom, because that's how you identify boba anyways. I used the colors that it recommended in the pattern, with like this type of brown and a white at the top. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I did accomplish quite a few, I think. I finished up quite a few works in progress. I still have a Timothy the T-Rex, another one of this one, and I think that might be about it. So I'm really excited because that's definitely a lot of progress. And yeah, I was just stressing myself out because I was seeing these things that they were so close to being done, and then I kept starting more instead of finishing these. So yeah, tomorrow though, I'm going to package a couple amigurumis that I'm sending out. Someone ordered some, so I'm going to see if I can record a video doing that. Maybe it'll be kind of like a small vlog video tomorrow as well. I think that'd be fun. I'll try to do similar to today's, but of course a little different, because every day is a little bit different. Thank you so much again for joining me. I really love spending time with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. There should be a couple like time-lapse clips in this video if I'm able to upload them correctly to the computer. So let me know if you guys enjoyed those. And yeah, I'm trying to do different things with the videos. So I just really love sharing my makes with you guys and seeing your guys' makes. Also, thank you to everyone who messaged me about Christmas card exchanges. I am getting ready to mail my Christmas cards out. So far, the first batch, I do plan on keep mailing them out until Christmas anyways. But like I said, I have to package an order tomorrow, so I do have to go to the post office anyways. But again, I always make the longest outros. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at saying goodbye. But thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.